I sighed and got back into my car, but couldn't turn it on. Instead, I sat there and watched the little girl. She'd gotten off her tricycle and was playing with chalk now. 5 minutes went by and it didn't move. But just when I turned on the engine, I saw the van open up. The man got out. He was big, maybe 6'2", wearing jeans and a black neck gaiter pulled up over his face beneath the hoodie. He walked toward the house, real casual, like he lived there or something. My heart started pounding. When he got close to the girl,
guy's not
he
coming,
crouched down and pulled a chocolate bar from his pocket. She looked up at him and smiled.
Wonder what she's doing there.
That's when he grabbed her and clamped a hand over her mouth. She tried to kick and scream as he started hurrying toward the van. I didn't even think before throwing the door open. I ran across the lawn and yelled,
Hey, get away from her!
His head snapped violently toward me. The kid was crying and trying to get away, but he was too strong, and the van was only a couple feet away. My mouth dried. I had to do something.
Help! Somebody help!
I need Santa to come and put present under this tree.
Still holding onto her arm. She was screaming. Her little
Okay.
feet were dragging across the pavement. The van door was wide open, waiting. I was about 10 feet away when I saw a rock on the ground. I grabbed it and threw it as far as I
Something
could.
quick.
I nailed him in the shoulder and he stumbled. His hand slipped just enough for her to get free.
Run! Let's go!
I yelled. The girl ran for the door, sobbing. The dude snarled at me. For a second, I thought he was about to come after me, but he took off for the van instead, jumped in and floored it. I tried to see the license plate, but it was all covered in mud. The van disappeared around the corner, and I just stood there, shaking. The front door flew open and the mom came running out. She grabbed her daughter and just broke down right there in the yard. Neighbors started coming out too. They asked what happened. I told them everything and someone called 911. The cops showed up pretty fast. They took everyone's statements, asked for descriptions, and checked the neighbor's security cameras. One of the cameras caught the van pulling away, but only part of the plate was visible. The officer told me they'd been getting reports about a black van cruising neighborhoods. This was the first time someone actually spotted it. You saved that girl's life, he said. If you hadn't been paying attention, she'd be gone. The mom wouldn't stop crying and apologizing. She kept hugging me, saying she should have listened, that it was very irresponsible of her. She had never thought something could happen right in her own yard. They caught him a week later, trying the same thing 30 miles away. He had a record for child abduction going back 15 years. Police said that based on what they found in his van, the girl would have been his 8th victim. I still have nightmares about what almost happened. In them, I listen to the mom instead of my gut. I tell myself it's none of my business and drive away. And later, I see the news of a little girl missing from her front door. Her mom was inside. And I lie awake, wondering what they might have done to her. What that little soul might have gone through all because I decided to mind my own business. I've had this speech impediment since I was a kid. It gets worse when I'm nervous or tired, which means my late-night pizza delivery job was basically a nightmare. But I needed the money to get better. Speech therapy isn't cheap, and my parents were already stretched thin helping my sister with college. Most customers were cool about it. Some were impatient. A few were rude, but I'd gotten used to that. What I wasn't used to was what happened on a Thursday night last November. The order came in at around 10:30, a large pepperoni with extra cheese to 847 Maple Street. I'd never been to that side of town before. It was one of those houses at the very edge of the city where the street lights stop and everything gets darker. I pulled up at around 11. The house looked normal enough. It was 2 stories, a bit old and run down. A single light was on in what looked like the living room.
I don't know if these people have
walked up to the porch. A woman
nice
answered on the second knock. She was maybe in her 40s, wearing a bathrobe. Her smile was too wide.
nice
She
apple.
waited by the door.
Oh, wonderful, you're here. Come in, come in. I need to grab my wallet.
I should have said no and told her I'd rather wait outside like we're supposed to.
Okay.
But she I was taught to be polite, so I stepped inside. The rotten smell hit me immediately. It was sweet and sickly, like garbage sitting in the heat too long. I tried not to gag. Sorry, I could just wait on the porch. I called after her, breathing through my mouth to avoid the stink. She turned around, stared at me from head to toe. Sadness flickered in her eyes as she smiled.
Oh, you have a stutter. That must be hard, especially with a job like this.
It's fine. I'm working on it. Doing speech therapy.
That's wonderful. You're gonna get better. Let me get you a proper tip then. You deserve it for all that hard work.
Her smile grew wider. She disappeared into the house. I stayed by the door, counting seconds. The smell was unbearable. I figured maybe she had plumbing issues and forgot to take out the trash for a while. Suddenly, a camera flash blinded me. I blinked, seeing spots, and she was suddenly on the stairs with a Polaroid camera, giggling.
Sorry. I just love taking photos of my visitors. You have such a kind face.
I really need to go, I said, my heart racing.
Of course. Let me just grab her.
She came downstairs and placed the Polaroid on a stand right next to the stair and disappeared into the kitchen. I should have run right there. I should have left the pizza. And
I wish I
gotten
followed
out,
this
but I
story
was
with you
frozen,
guys.
watching the Polaroid develop on the stand where she'd set it. My wide-eyed, scared
See, I like
face
to
stared
follow
back
the
at me.
story
She
sometimes.
came back holding a wad of cash.
Here you go, sweetie. $50. That should help you with those therapy sessions.
I took the money with a shaking hand, mumbling thanks. I was desperate to leave, but as I turned, she grabbed my wrist. Her grip was stronger than it should have been.
You know what's funny?
She said, and her voice wasn't cheerful anymore. It was flat. It sounded dead.
My husband used to have a stammer too. Just like you.
Tears were suddenly streaming down her face, but she was smiling. I'm sorry. I really need to.
He left me last month. He said I was too clingy.
She was imitating a stammer now, mocking it.
But he didn't leave. He's still here.
I tried to pull away, but she held on tighter, her nails digging into my skin.
He's downstairs. Would you like to meet him? He's very quiet.
She was crying and laughing at the same time. The combination made my
Hi.
stomach roll.
How are you,
I yanked
Posh?
my arm free hard enough that she stumbled backward.
Is it Push
I
or
didn't stop to
Posh?
see if
Push,
she was okay.
sorry.
I ran for the door, threw it open, and
Push,
sprinted
how
to
are
my
you?
car. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely get the keys in the ignition. As I pulled away, I saw her standing in the doorway, still laughing and waving. I drove straight to the pizza place and told my manager I was done for the night. He took one look at my face, didn't argue. I didn't call the cops. What would I say? That some weird lady gave me a big tip and said creepy things and she smelled bad? They'd think I was overreacting. But 3 days later, it was all over the news. A woman at 847 Maple Street had been arrested after police received a complaint about a foul smell coming from the property. They'd found her husband's body
Hello,
in the basement.
I'm good.
He'd been dead
What's
for over a
happening?
month. The news showed her photo, and my heart stopped.
What's
It was
happening,
her.
guys?
The reporter said she'd been having a breakdown after her husband tried to leave her. She'd hit him with a lamp during an argument, killed him, then refused to accept he was dead. She kept talking to him, bringing in meals.
Doing
having
nothing.
full conversations with
I
his
am
daughter in
doing
the
nothing,
basement.
nothing.
Police found she'd been ordering delivery to the house regularly, but she always made the delivery people wait on the porch.
Just here for
I
fun.
was the only one who'd been inside for weeks. They found my Polaroid in her collection, along with dozens of others from months before, back when she used to invite people in more often, before the smell got bad enough that she had to stop.
Jessica, this one I'm not hearing
The
from
detective
you.
said if I'd gone downstairs with
Are you
the
okay?
others, there's a good chance I wouldn't have made it back out. I quit the pizza delivery job that same week. My manager understood. I still have nightmares about that smell, about her laugh, about how close I came to
Hello, hello. How are you guys? What's happening?
The $50 tip is still in my drawer.
This side is quiet too. This area, everywhere is quiet. My house is quiet. I want Santa
brothers. One of them we hung out with all the time. The other we just met for the first time. It was pretty normal the night before, joining in on the fun, but on this day, we were all hanging out around the local basketball court, shooting hoops with an old basketball we found in the grass. And this twin brother kept following me around all over the place with the creepiest grin I've ever seen in my life. Staring me right into the neither regions of my soul.
Man, what's wrong with your brother, bro? What you mean, what's wrong with him? Look at him. Bro, man. Man, your brother could get knocked out.
Talk to me,
You're not
guys.
wasting your time on him, bro.
What's
Look at
happening? Have you started your Christmas shopping? What's going on? As for me, nothing. I have not bought anything. I've not buy anything. My house is still empty.
Oh my God, I hate
Empty house, no gifts, nothing. Even the tree, the Christmas tree is here. Nothing is under it. You can see. There's nothing under the Christmas tree.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying
Nothing
to walk
is
behind
there.
like I'm just fucking. I'm gonna try to position myself to the front if I think about it.
When do you guys buy Christmas things? Are you excited about it?
Oh, no. He's on some freak beat. Hey, your brother.
I'm not excited.
What's up with your brother?
I want to
all
look for
weird.
something to
Like,
buy
no,
now.
Bro. He would have not. He would have been fighting in the street that night, bro.
If he was to worship me or something. I didn't know what to do or say, so I said, hey, buddy, you all right? We're heading back now, right? And so
Hey, but
he wouldn't say anything.
what the?
He'd just be there on his knees, looking up at me with his clenched face. And
So that one you're watching is interesting or something. The way you are reacting to it.
So I thought nothing of it and moved on with my life. A few weeks later, we had a phone call from the twin brother that we usually hung out with.
I watch interesting ones
The other
soon.
twin brother went over to his aunt's house with a knife and stabbed him 4 times.
Hi. How are you guys? Talk to me, okay? Ask me questions, I'll answer,
Because
okay?
he knew he was going to do it, but he couldn't stop himself from doing it. Because, the voices and so
Talk
on.
to me.
The court case was covered in the media, as this was a small community where this sort of thing doesn't happen every day. I was reading one of the articles, and one of the testimonies was that this twin brother was severely schizophrenic.
Hi.
Hearing voices in his head.
Oh, this might
Hi,
be
Oma
real story.
loves food. How are you doing?
He wouldn't even.
Where are you watching from? I hope you guys are hearing me or you're not hearing me. What's going on?
His mouth open wide.
What's going on?
I would have probably had to kick it in his jaw.
He believed in his very bones that his aunt was the devil.
Can you hear me?
And commanded by God to go kill her. So who was this guy that told him to go kill her?
This is gonna be chill.
Well, as the newspaper article described, it was this guy who proved hung out with the New Year's Day. It didn't take me long to realize he was talking about me. This was over 20 years ago. I know for a fact that it was a mental illness, but just knowing that I somehow commanded him to go kill his aunt just stays with me to this day.
From Africa now.
Whoa.
Where are you from? From Nigeria.
Yeah, he's older.
Well, I'm in Cape Town, yeah.
True asylum
I'm from
war
Nigeria.
story.
I'm in Cape Town, South Africa.
This happened to me about a year ago. I used to be
Me
a janitor
Niger
for a
girl.
cleaning agency.
Niger
I would
girl.
basically take contract jobs
Living
to
in
clean
Cape Town.
various locations. One day, my cleaning agency gave me a cleaning contract at a psychiatric ward, also known as an asylum.
Nah, that's not enough money to go clean up at a damn asylum. Not enough.
Yeah, what about you? Oma loves food. You love food. You're a foodie. A foodie girl. So tell me, what kind of food do you like?
On walls.
To be honest, I was a bit hesitant to take the job, just because of the superstition that the asylum was being haunted, but I took it anyway because the pay was decent.
Okay.
Later that day, and arrived there.
That's nice. Eat food. The one you good food is good now.
I was quite creeped out since the asylum
I also love good
secluded
food.
in the middle of nowhere. When I arrive inside, I notice people giving me an uninviting stare.
You love fufu? Really? With what soup? Tell
To be
me.
honest, I kept it professional and began to do my job. I remember mopping the hallway and seeing some
Ghanaian
bizarre
fufu.
things.
Oh, okay.
I saw some creepy looking patients that had a disturbing look to them. I don't know. They just looked like the kind of people you would see in one of those exorcist movies.
Any soup you must eat. As long as you swallow, you eat it. So I'm not really a soup person, sure.
That's his imagination.
I remember seeing this one guy
Whoa, my
really
God.
gave me the
I'm not a
chills.
soup person, but I eat fufu, swallows, but not like it's not my favorite.
He wanted to kill me.
Tomato soup. I've not heard that one. How does it look like? Tomato and fufu.
You couldn't pay me. I don't know what you would have to pay me.
That's
Go work
crazy.
at an asylum, stay at an asylum. I wouldn't even send a damn family member to no damn asylum unless it just had to be there, right? Yeah, we know those situations. Motherfucker out here doing things unfathomable. Okay, I'll send you there. But you know,
I also remember seeing a swimming class taking place. Well, not exactly a swimming class, just a bunch of patients in a swimming pool. They were all holding an exercise ball and mimicking the actions of the instructor. I personally found it unsettling, to say the least. When it was around the end of my shift,
So where are you
I was
chatting
getting ready to
from?
get home.
Oma loves
I
food.
noticed
Where are
all
you
the
chatting me
patients'
from?
doors were closed, except for one room.
Let me know, okay?
I could see someone laying on the floor.
not my damn problem. Nah, not my problem. And I'm not turning my back. I'm gonna just start walking back like these. Not my problem. I have nothing to do with it, bro. And it's dangerous in here.
Legs halfway across the door.
I can't wait for Muna to do me that shooting. That I gave him that product, one of the products, to do a powerful, edit nice video. I'll be so happy to see that boy no work well.
I might hit you with.
Can you teach me African words? African words like
I'm pressing the button. Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'm calling 911.
say something, write something. Let me know what you want me to teach you.
Hopefully they ain't ran down the stairs, but
If you want to say what, I'll tell you what. Do it like that, okay? Make it easy for me, because I'm not a teacher, so make it easy for me.
Nurse's eyes gouged out with blood pouring everywhere.
you see, if somebody's doing stuff like this, bro,
Hello.
it's just time.
Okay, I'll say in Igbo.
It's
My
not a death row thing. It's just
hello is hello is
people
what?
do death row
Kedo.
things. Sometimes motherfuckers like this, motherfuckers like
Yeah.
that on death row, some of them,
Hello. No, Kedu is how are you?
bro, spending all this money.
So I don't know what hello is in Igbo. I don't know.
Behind the jail, behind the asylum,
Hello.
just say, close your
What's
eyes.
hello again?
Wow.
Like
Close your eyes if you want to. Shit.
I will say Kedo in Igbo. I don't know.
It's kind of like who's gonna perform that, but you can find somebody.
In my own language, if you see someone, first thing you tell the person is Kedo, you know.
I even called the cops while
So you tell the person Kedo in Igbo. That's my language, you know. Kedu means like how are you? You know, how far or how are you? Something like that.
They're always doing it.
So I don't know about hello. Hello doesn't have African.
Last one, man.
This is a story.
I don't know how to say that one.
I go to high school just like any normal person would, but I was having a little trouble with my grades. So I started staying after
I
school
don't like the
going
way
back
I'm
to work
craving
with my
for
friends up. But I've noticed
all
in
this
school that
nonsense
there was
food, you
a
know.
quiet girl that attended to
This thing always happen in summer.
The thing is,
Every summer, somebody will be
never taking her eyes off of me. I really didn't mind it, but
feeling like
this kept going on for about 2 weeks.
What
At
is
this
this
point,
one?
I was feeling very uncomfortable. One day, the tour started. I stayed as far away as possible from her. We go home at around 6 p.m. The next day, I got on the bus like usual. There was only one bus because there aren't so many people. And as usual, I would sit as far away as possible from her. But that day, when I got off my bus stop, she got off too. This was weird because she always got off at a different bus stop, but I really didn't pay any attention to it. I thought maybe she changed her bus stop or something, I don't know. I really didn't think about it. It was getting dark. It was about a 1 mile walk from my bus stop to my home. But I noticed that the girl had been following me for about 2 minutes,
And she only following 2 street tiles away from you.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy.
How to say I love food. Hey, if I say this one, it will be very hard for you to say it.
I'm trying to follow me through Elizabeth.
didn't know why. This of course bothered me. But there wasn't really much
I
I could
love
do.
food.
I just ignored her.
Afụrụ m nri n'anya.
2 minutes later,
Afụrụ m nri n'anya.
following me. I started to get the feeling that maybe
Afụrụ m nri n'anya. Say
she
it.
started talking to herself.
Oh yeah, I would have just walked to the.
That's what it means. Hey, let me be Igbo teacher. I'm not even good in Igbo, but I will try. Today I must pass it. I always miss my
She
own.
acted really weird, and I just wanted to ignore it, but she kept whispering to herself. I could hear mumbling. The sound was getting closer and closer, so I picked up the pace. When I picked up the pace, she also did too. She didn't let out a scream that was so damn loud that it almost made me pee my pants.
Man, oh, everything I love Uber. Hey, what would y'all do, bro? Man, I would have just turned you.
Cannot say it.
Started fighting, bro.
Okay, you can. There is something we call.
Ain't nothing else to do.
How do I say it? Ingri Igbo, like in English Igbo, like we miss it. Okay, you can say
I was getting scared, so
I like Kirim. I like Kirimuni.
house because she didn't know where I lived.
Well. Like I like Kirimundi well. Hey God.
Then she stopped and she thought
Means I like food well.
and she ran away.
Can we just do pidgin, please?
Just to make sure. I was thinking to myself that this girl was insane and had some mental problems. After this horrifying experience, I didn't go to after school tutoring again.
Yeah, fuck no. Why you ain't tell the teacher? She's in there. Oh, man. That's just what it was? That's all?
Oh God.
Look at how big his fist is to greatness.
Great choice, Guru. Your future looks very bright, my girl.
Sorry guys, I'm working while here. I am working.
Fast-track your career with IIE Wilson College, a brand of the Independent Institute of Education. Choose from IIE High Certificates, IIE Diplomas, IIE Degrees, or IIE Postgraduate Qualifications. Study full-time, online, or through blended learning.
You're in good hands, my dear.
Register today.
For a while, my husband and I were considering going on a double date. We had been together for 20 years and had 3 daughters, so we were happy in life, but getting bored in the bedroom. However, for the longest time, discussions about opening up our marriage felt too scary to pursue. Then, one year, for Valentine's Day, we just said screw it and decided to go for it. We looked on Facebook for potential partners as we didn't want to involve anyone we knew. And we were surprised by how easy it was to find couples and even entire communities of people eager to swap partners. The problem was, we were also daunted by the overt nature of all the parties and hookups. It took us
Oh my
to find
God.
couples and to share our mindset. But then we met Richard and Cynthia. Richard owned a small software company, so they had a lot of money. Yet they were still down to earth and respectful in our conversations on Facebook. We set up a dinner date for Valentine's Day, thinking it would be fine whether we decided to go all the way or not. We left our oldest daughter in charge of her siblings for the evening and drove to the restaurant. Richard and Cynthia were already there, but we were taken aback by how different they looked from their photos. Richard had a huge beard and bushy eyebrows covering half his face, and Cynthia's face was crammed full of Botox, paralyzing in a horrid expression. We sat down anyway and started talking, just regular small talk. But then, Cynthia made a comment that weirded me out. She asked what it was like living in our neighborhood, mentioning our exact neighborhood by name. I asked how she knew we lived there, but she just said it was on my Facebook profile. I nodded my head, but I was pretty sure I was careful not to put that out there. So a few minutes later, I excused myself to the bathroom. Cynthia followed me uninvited. I went into a stall and checked my Facebook and my husband's. Just as I suspected, nowhere did anything mention where we lived other than the city, which has hundreds, maybe thousands of neighborhoods. Now I had a really bad feeling about Cynthia. If she knew the neighborhood, did she already know the address? What kind of research did they do on us? Then, when I came out of the stall, Cynthia was waiting for me, attempting to smile through her Botox. She said I looked nervous, then reached into her purse and pulled out a little white pill. She said,
Yeah, Money Waters, yeah.
Not knowing
How are you?
I declined.
It's been like I've been busy, like a lot of things going on.
Glancing at my husband's face, I could tell his conversation alone with
How
Richard
are you
about
doing?
I
Hope
tried
you are
to get
good.
them to go home as their daughter hadn't texted me back, but they insisted we at least stay for dinner and have a drink. They said we could still back out of what would happen after dinner. So even though we were uncomfortable, we stayed. Throughout the whole day, the conversation crawled awkwardly, and they slowly started looking at us more and more like we were prey. They even coerced us into getting dessert. When it was finally over, they tried to get us to go back to their place with them, but we had had enough. We
Oh,
finally
okay.
took those creeps and got in the car to head home.
You
My
celebrate
husband,
Christmas,
also
right?
been offered a strange pill.
Are you getting ready for the holiday? Or you be working?
As my daughter hadn't responded to me, and when I called, she didn't pick up. I started to worry, and that's when she started sending me cryptic, garbled texts. She wasn't making any sense, but I knew something was up, so I told my husband to step on it. When we arrived at the house, we were met with the worst scene imaginable. The house was surrounded by cop cars and ambulances, and the front door house, my daughters forever. Then, my husband finally took my hand and dragged me out to the backyard, where I saw my daughters, all being questioned by cops. They were visibly shaken, but they weren't hurt.
Okay, that's good. No, I'll be off trying to do a little something for the kids. Okay, for the holiday. That's
She
nice.
said she had planned to have her boyfriend over while we were gone. But when he arrived,
That would be
two
nice.
windowless vans parked in the driveway. He warned her, and she was able to round up her sisters.
Also, us here, we'll do something, but I don't even know what to do. You know, how to do different things this year.
That's when we called the police.
Because I don't like doing the same thing all the time. I get bored.
I was so happy they were safe, but I also felt terrible for leaving them in harm's way. I knew that day that those horrible people had been employed to get my husband and I out of the house. I'm sure if we took those pills and went home with them, they would have kidnapped us too. I told the police to go looking for them, but somehow they just disappeared, like they never even existed. The only thing we could find was a credit
I
card.
don't have any plan.
Which turned out to be fake.
I don't have. That's why I'm asking my kids, what do we do? You know,
It was just a front for a human
what do we do different this year?
Police concluded. I have to believe it.
All we do every year is like going out to eat and all that. You know, so I don't know.
My husband and I came to throw
We
away
watch
the
movie,
lot
we go to cinema, we'll go out to eat. We'll what else? Beach, we visit beach. I don't know what to put in this
But
year.
then winter break started the next day. So I didn't
Party
get
in the
everyone to see it.
house.
However, we ended up texting and FaceTime. It turned into a talking stage, so much so that I was excited to go back to school just to see her. When I saw Caroline in person again, I suddenly realized I had major feelings for her. I confessed my feelings, and to my elated relief, she felt the same way. We hung out after school that day, but she told me her father would be pissed if she started dating the boys before he could meet them. I was nervous about it, but I agreed to go over to her house. As it turned out, my dad was totally chill with us dating, and I was glad he and I got off on the right foot. Afterward, Caroline took me to her bedroom and hang out with the door open. We talked for a while, getting closer and closer, until it seemed like we were about to lean in for a kiss. But then, all of a sudden, a random guy burst into the room. He was our age, and he looked shocked to see me there. I was confused.
Who is he talking about? Because I'm not getting the conversation. Who is he? And there's one woman that was chatting me now. She says she bought half carton. From who? Because I think she chatted me before for buying it. So she now came back and told me now. She even showed me the picture. Say she bought half carton. So from who did she buy it from?
Now that's a great car insurance premium. See when it's on the phone is all it takes. It's a 10-minute quote that could save you thousands. Outsurance, you always get something out.
That's good. That's what's up. But I like your outfit though. Thank you, Money Waters. This name is ringing on my head. I'll create something with this name. I'm gonna steal this your name. Money Waters. Thank you, my dear.
Well, they think they do. Bet right wins big. Bet wrong wins nothing. This is how well do the Beta Squad know each other? On the team.
Team Somalia is AJ, Kenny, and Chunks.
We are Team Somalia. We're here to win the first 15 games through the 16th one. And then we do it, yeah. That's what we're here for. Next is Curry Jackson. Now, the question is, how is round one going to work?
I don't even know how to ask her. Must I ask her?
Your teammates will bet on how many
Yeah, I like the name too because yeah, you said it. Your uncle gave you,
picks on the challenge. If you meet the
so he gave it to me. I just started
but if you don't,
backing
you
up,
lose 50 points. The
laughing.
opposing player takes
Okay.
on the challenge.
Yeah, but the name is sweet.
Place your bets now.
It's nice. It is well aligned, you know. You can use it to start your brand or something, you know. It's a nice name. And it will attract prosperity, water, money together. She says she will direct her friend, but I don't know, you know, how I will start asking her because I think I cleared chats or something. So that's why I'm not seeing, you know, the whole thing, discussion and all that. Guys, I don't know, we need to enjoy this season, this festive season, to the fullest. People are enjoying in town. If you go to Cape Town, people have come in.
What is the collective name for
You know, people have come in, like
the football club is nicknamed
a lot of tourists. They have come to Cape Town to have fun. Hey, everywhere booked. All those beautiful places booked.
26 FIFA World Cup? Who is the main character in the TV adaptation of the video game Fallout? The Marine was the debut film for which WWE wrestler? What does GPS stand for? Which country is IKEA from? Which major award did Nelson Mandela receive in 1993? Which record-breaking rapper won the Rock the Bells Visionary Award? What do Americans call an aubergine? Which Pokemon is number 25 in Pokédex? What is the name of the process where water turns into vapor? Which Netflix series is set in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana?
You can start your own. Start it 2026. Start it. Okay? I want to see t-shirt. I want to see is it unisex, something like that. Money waters everywhere, tagged, you know. You start it before you know it. The name is good, but you have to register it. Let someone don't take it from you. I'm gonna take it from you, okay? Because I just love the name.
Wait till the last 10 seconds to answer a question.
Chunks, your team bet you can answer one Your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1. What brothers founded Boy Better Know? Casablanca is a city in which Africa? Which country has the most billionaires in the world?
Just walk away, man. You got it.
Which Vegas club has uploaded the most on their main channel? Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of which country? Michael B. Jordan is the co-owner of which football team? What color was the first iPod released in? What is the official name for a sandpit in a golf course? Cristiano Ronaldo. Which late
I'm just asking her to know which state where she purchased from.
the rose that grew from concrete? What is a four-wheeled pedal-powered bike called?
Hello, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? Long time. You're enjoying the holiday, right?
Which region did Vikings originate from? Time is
Are you enjoying the holiday? I'm good, and you? Yeah, long time, my dear. I'm going to make a hoodie and it's going to save money. It's going to be, yeah. Money waters. What money is falling? Yeah, it sounds good. Do it. I feel like it will go far. Yeah. I told you, make use of the name. I think I've said it before when you came here. I told you before that you should make use of this name. When you told me your uncle gave you. Hello, John. How are you doing?
place bets on how many correct items their player can name. The highest bet will take on the challenge. If the player meets or exceeds the bet, the team wins 100 points. If they fail to achieve their bet, they lose 50 points. Sharky, your category is Arsenal players. Chunks, your category is capital cities. Teams, place your bets.
Let's be real. I will.
I'm just being carried away, honestly. Let's get it better, baby. Let's get it. Guys, I want to eat chicken. Give me that money. Give it to me. This guy is not having it. Do you know what? When I make this hoodie, I'm going to send you one. Oh, please do. Bring it. I'll even market it here, okay? Yes, now I'll market it here. Just make sure that the quality is top notch. That's it. Because I know the name is good. And you have to make like, when you write it, I don't know. There must be a drawing. But it have to be all these Gen Z kind of things, you know. I don't know how to explain. Anyway, you should know better. Send me too. She says she purchased from Lagos. Yeah. You look 32. Ha 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 ha. Are you sure? Are you sure? Clock it. Clock it, babe. I'm not 32. I'm 50. This guy is coughing. Cough loud. Cough. Oge Kogore. Oge ga-enyekwa 8,000 per one. 8,000. Oh, I think, yes. That's how she sell her own. I heard because she's not selling carton. So she sell 8,000 one. But the lady said that no one on your guy connect ga chat him soon. Friend there. So maybe if that one come, I may like to run it from our side, you know. Is that your Dora? Yes, that's my Dora. That's my Gen Alpha.
No, I'm millennial.
Eh? Gen what? So if I buy this chicken, you guys will not eat it.
What's which money?
It's my own, because you didn't want to bring your own.
That's good.
I'm buying half chicken. Spicy, extra spicy for dinner with some veggies. No fries. I wish I can see salmon online. Like it's a restaurant that offers that, but they don't normally do that. Unless you go and sit in, then you can buy it. Maybe we can link up and do some type of business together. Okay, that would be nice. Go to my YouTube bio. You see my and chat me now. My WhatsApp link. Yes, and TikTok and everything is there. I'm a business person. I'm business minded. Can I see her? Jessica, they want to see you.
Nope.
She said nope. Straight up. She said nope. I'm gonna post our picture today. So that you see her there. She said nope, but I'll post her picture today.
Nope. I'm
The
gonna
picture.
delete the picture.
It's on my YouTube. I'll post it.
Ah, don't do that.
Why? Why are you hiding?
Because I don't.
Why are you hiding yourself?
Because it's my truth.
Okay. Is she the 12-year-old? Yeah, she is.
I'm 13. I'm 13.
Okay,
you don't say you go, you get 65, call you get it. Huh?
Hey, they will get price now, because she will say that okay, 1 year how much you go to now, based to us, go look at the same thing. Cannot come and give lower now. Is it 7:39 there? Yes. It's the same time. This is Angela, right? Angela, did you pass to grade what again? Grade 6. Hey, Angela. Grade 6, right? Thank you. Thank you, girl.
Two buddies and I who were Boy Scouts together back in the day. Like to plan camping trips out into the woods every
See my Christmas tree now.
Since we have that history together.
I don't have presents. Nothing is under it. No present. Oh. I'm waiting for Santa to come and put presents here. Santa will come on Christmas Eve, right?
Got quite a few stories about encountering strangers in the wilderness, and while some of them are funny, I have 2 experiences I would like to share that are far more disturbing.
Okay, you are number 10 in class. That's nice, okay? Also, my baby girl is number 6. Number 6 in class. Thank you. Did you set your Christmas tree? Do you have presents already? My God, I wish I would just... Why this thing they off my volume? Just stay one place. Stay one place.
He didn't say anything to us while we were setting up, but all 3 of us made note that he was watching us. Not only that, he had a large machete holster to his hip. From his general demeanor, we figured he was some kind of societal reject who tries to spend most of his time alone in the woods for his own comfort and the safety of others. The entire first day, he kept his distance. We weren't that far apart though, maybe 30 feet from the edge of our campsite to his. We had to accept that he would probably be listening to us all night. Luckily, the first night went fine. On the second day, he started warming up to us. Before he and I ventured into the shrubs to gather firewood,
Time is going and I said I'll eat something. I'll not eat again.
He said we would consider it, but he was acting way too suspicious for us to actually do it. He stuttered and drooled a lot, fidgeting his hand over the hilt of the machete. He was nervous.
Okay, bye.
It seemed like he was completely unadjusted to being around people. But after he tried to help us
Let
out,
me order what I want to
he allowed
eat
ourselves
now.
to relax a little bit. If anything, he would be an entertaining neighbor for the weekend. And since we outnumbered him 3 to 1, we felt like he didn't pose a threat to us. As the day wound down, there was an unexpected development. It started with just one car rolling through and parking in the campsite right next to the machete man. Immediately, we all started to
Okay,
walk
saw the video. I just did it, you know.
We looked on and on as one car became 2, then 3, then 4.
So tell me, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going out? Are you going out?
It was unfortunate for them that they had unwittingly encroached upon the personal space of the machete-wielding hermit. The way he spied on us looks tame in comparison.
This thing that's saying it's extra hot. It's not even extra hot.
He tried to act normal, but it was clear his whole body was tensing up as he stared.
It's not like hot.
Things almost got bad when the dog showed up. There were 2 dogs actually, but the owners of one were letting the animal
I
roam.
need to do and start concentrating on customers.
The dog ran over to the machete man's campsite and started to jump on him with typical puppy-like excitement. We heard the machete man literally bark back at the dog, and we all looked over to see this happening. The man was frozen stiff. He was taking everything in his power not to snap, clawed his machete, and chopped the dog's head off right then and there. Quickly, the dog's owner ran over and detained their pet. And that's when we heard him say something alarming. Next time that damn dog comes over here, I'm gonna shoot the fish.
Where is the salad now?
The impression that they shouldn't just act like they own the whole place. But surprisingly, they were pretty unfazed. They kept their dog on the leash after
No
the
salad
encounter,
here.
but as night fell, they became even more intrusive. Their dogs barked constantly, and there were several simultaneous conversations out of the 10 or so people there, which were constantly shouting
God.
at each other so they could be heard. To the point to where we could make out every single word some of them were saying. We spent the whole night in hushed tones, making fun of the ridiculous out of touch things we heard from them. My friend came up with a pretty good impression of the most obnoxious of the bunch, and would repeat everything he said with a mocking tone. Once our fire died down and the temperature dropped, we called it.
That cheese something doesn't make sense.
It was pretty frigid by the 40 standards, so when I woke up at daybreak, I was too cold to get up. So I shut my eyes to sleep in. Next time I opened my eyes, I saw that same friend crouched by the fireplace.
There's no salad here.
Last night to catch on.
So I'm not gonna
I
eat.
wasn't in the mood to get up until the fire was going, so I shut my eyes again, And a bit later, I
Okay, I've seen it.
I shot
Yeah.
open and I realized that one of them was a machete man. He was standing over my friend who was crouched by the pit. Well into our campsite, with his hand resting on the hilt, as usual. I pretended to stay asleep and listen to the conversation from my hammock. Which one of you is doing that dumbass voice? He asked. My friend stammered and eventually replied, that was me. A brief silence caused me to choke up, half expecting the man to pull out his machete. That's not what happened, thankfully. Instead, he laughed awkwardly. Man, he shouted, you guys had me rolling in my tent last night. My friend sighed with audible relief. Yeah, that's cool, man. We thought it was pretty funny, he said. That's when the machete man leaned in and muttered something else. I'm serious, guys. I was this close. You guys hadn't got me laughing last night like that. I was about 10 seconds from going over there with the 9mm and making him shut up. My friend was unable to come up with a response to this, understandably.
One eight.
So the man kept
People
talking.
are crazy.
I hate when those goddamn city people come out here. You ought to stay in Orlando. You guys ain't from there, are you? No, we're not from Orlando, my friend lied. We're from Gainesville area. It's not too bad.
This one looks scary. The story
See y'all later. At last, he
looks
turned around and
scary.
walked back to his campsite.
Why is this thing turning up the volume?
Looked at me, noticed my wide open eyes, and asked, "Did you hear that?" "Yeah, man. Good thing we're leaving today, right?"
Still turning it off.
Right around then, our other friend woke up and crawled out of his hammock, totally oblivious until we filled him in. After that, we unanimously agreed to call off the trip a few hours early. Skipped breakfast at camp and packed everything up, leaving well before 10 o'clock. We tried to pass it off as a joke, but when it was said, it sounded more serious than we wanted it to. I don't remember who said it, but one of us.
I'm spending my
But a group
the
of
one they
friends
gave me
believed
now.
that some guy shot up a whole campsite full of people from Orlando. Thankfully, that never happened. But when we left, it really felt like we were abandoning those people to their fate. I dread to think of what might have happened if we hadn't brought a sense of humor to that situation. We were definitely caught off guard by it, and I couldn't think of any other way to handle it. Nobody expects to be overcrowded when they go primitive camping. But unfortunately, this wasn't our last experience with the event. Throwing the empty cans into the woods.
I'm live, but I'm working. I'm live and working.
The rest of the campsite, just to play with the fire by watching it catch and stamping it out moments before it got out of control. They were literally breaking every possible rule. I got upset with him and I told him to cut it out, but they more or less just shoved a beer in my hand and told me to chill. I tried to enjoy my time, but as the evening wore down, so did I. While everybody else sat around the fire, I turned in early. I was restless, even though I wasn't even that physically tired in the first place. I was just in a bad mood. And we were all talking extremely loud and needlessly yelling about nonsense. I didn't check the time, but I know it was late when we finally called it a night. It was like the whole forest. I was in disbelief at first, but I was looking right at my friend's fiance. She was in the same clothes I'd seen her last wearing.
acting exactly like she normally does, except the abnormally reflective whites of her eyes, and the way she was standing like she was being held up by strings. Haley? I called out to her. What are you doing? There was a brief pause. And at last, they said something, but I was taken aback by what I heard. What are you doing? They copied not only my words, but my voice too. It sounded exactly like me, but Haley was not an impressionist. She didn't have any party tricks like that. So in confusion, I took a step back, and without hesitation, they took a step forward, matching my movement exactly. I stopped backpedaling when I noticed this, and I tried to squint to get a better look at them. That's when I had the thought that maybe she was sick or something. It was a hopeful thought, because otherwise, if I wasn't looking at Haley, I didn't know what I was looking at. Haley, it's late, I said. You shouldn't be out of your tent like that. Are you feeling alright? Do you need any help? Again, she didn't reply in her own voice, but in mine. You shouldn't be out of your tent like that. Chill ran down my spine. Suddenly, I knew whatever was going on. I wasn't equipped to handle it on my own. I walked backwards towards the tents, keeping an eye on Haley as they followed me step for step, almost gliding through the air like a marionette. When I got to my friend's tent, Haley was past the tree line and standing in the clearing. I started rapping on the canvas and yelling at her fiancé to wake up. Steven, get up. You gotta help Haley. Come on, man. Get your ass up. The flap unzipped, and Steven peeked his head out, looking confused and annoyed. What are you talking about, man? He groaned. Haley's fine, dude. She's right here. He pulled back the tent flap and showed me inside his tent, where I shined my light and I saw Haley in her sleeping bag, just starting to stir from all the commotion. What the hell? I muttered. Dumbfounded, but I swear, she was just out there. I turned around and shined the light back to where I'd just seen Haley, but nobody was there. Nothing at all. Not a trace. Are you alright, man? Steven asked me. You seem a little freaked out. Yeah, I am really freaked out, I shouted in an outburst. I don't know what the hell I just saw.
Hi guys, okay.
There's nothing there,
I have to go now. I have work to do. See you guys later, okay?
though. It's not you